There we go.
There we go. It always happens this way.
This is the way it always happens. You know, it goes back to what they say. Hit dogs holler.
It goes back to what they say.
Hit dogs holler. Because look what just happened. Look what just happened.
Out the blue.
Out of nowhere, we run into a racist rant from guess who? Your
boy Ryan Garcia. Of course.
Of course. Yeah, that's to be expected, of course. I mean,
I saw it going that
route from just the things that he said before the fight.
And then the exposure
After the fight. I knew it. We gotta stop acting like we're not in times of where racism is fucking on fire. You know what I'm saying? It's flame behind it right now. We gotta stop acting like it's not. And it's understood every time, when some real shit happens, everybody wants to say, oh, you're using a race card. Because, what you're doing, boom, it fits right in the description of what the race card is. You son of a gun, I could swipe it, but
I knew it was coming.
no, I knew it was coming with him. Because, for the simple fact, what he said before the fight, he sat there and said, oh, I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to try to hurt him. Oh, I'm going to really try to hurt him. And see, I'm gonna keep it just a little bit more funky right here. I feel like he said, fuck it. He's a black dude. I don't like black people, which he said in his racist rant. I think he took the steroids on purpose. How about that? Because he said before the fight, he wants to hurt Devin Haney, So that's my take. I think, basically, he took the shit on purpose. Because he took it on purpose. Because if you listen to his rant, them N-words with the ER, I don't like him, I hate him, blah, 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 stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like whatever steroids he got tested positive for, he probably did it on purpose. Like, it don't matter what happened, I want to just sleep this black dude, or whatever it is. But you see what happened. He's exposed. And now he's fucking, suspended or some shit like that? I mean, being on the bullshit, it done backfired on him. Being on the bullshit backfired on him. And now, I think he shit. He can't do nothing really for a minute, like, right? So, and then one thing too, motherfuckers being out just saying some off the wall stuff, clout chasing, anything for relevance, whatever. But at the same time, that's what they call your 15 minutes of fame, English or Spanish. Yeah, that's what they call your 15 minutes of fame. Because guess what? You can honestly fuck up what you're doing. in which he did, because they suspended him. They suspended him, whatever, for a year or however long. He doesn't like that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like that. I've said it though. If any, go back and look at my damn last video about Ryan Garcia when they first tested him for the bullshit. I said, you know what, that dude right there, he's like crashing the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's happening. He's crashing out. How are you? I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Whoever moved first or gay. Already, what's up, Caesar Wolf? What up, all y'all? But like I said, I'm just here, chopping up this motherfucking game. And I knew it then. Like I said, I knew it then once he got tested for the shit. I just said, it seems like he's crashing out with just the shit he's doing. I don't know, tell you the truth, well, it's definitely keeping his name off in the whatever, the searches, whatever you want to call it, just relevance. I'm talking about him now. Not for a good reason, though. So basically, if he was to put out a product, I wouldn't support it. Because he's on some bullshit. And, hey, however a person feel, let them feel how they feel. But, hey, you're going to get, there's consequences to the bullshit. Or to whatever. If you're working a job, there's consequences to that. You should get paid for doing the work that you did. Whatever. So what he's doing, go listen to his rant. If you haven't heard his, let me see. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. Lee, let me see.
But either way, he was talking greasy.
He was definitely talking greasy, and he's mad right now because, like I said, he cheated taking that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, beat the black dude or whatever. And it's like nobody respects it. He won, but nobody respects it because it's like, damn, I hadn't really just seen nobody get tested for get caught up with fucking steroids and some kind of sports in a minute. Me, myself, a professional, bout like this, So he got his whole ass exposed, and now he mad, basically.
And he's just going
The old coward route by just saying, the N word. But he's exposing who he really is. He's exposing who he really is. Let me see if I can find this motherfucking clip real quick. Damn. I thought I saw it earlier. Quick second. Let me see. Pure hoe shit, though.
yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Here we go.
Relax. Choose Advil
Fair
Liquid
use,
Gel
by the
for
way.
faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation.
It's gonna give me the whole commercial.
Faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
God damn.
Let me go in on these niggas.
What's up?
Hey niggas. Okay. Now what? I'm not
Fuck that
mad
other
at-
nigga though.
Fuck no, really. Fuck that nigga.
Ah, smoke that other nigga. No cap. Say something else. I'm gonna come wave you at a smack shot you.
Bro, fuck you and fuck Muslims that fucking rape little kids.
That's right.
Bro, fuck all you motherfuckers, bro. You guys are weird as fuck. Fuck all you Muslim ass fucking weird ass.
He said
fuckers.
something about Muslims too.
You're gonna regret saying all of this. When you
Guess
go
what?
out.
Guess what? I will never be touched.
Damn, somebody told him you're gonna regret. But this
Oh
is
my
him
God,
saying he ain't never been
He gonna
touched.
regret what he says and think Ryan gonna regret what he said.
I won't. I'm not regretting it. I swear to God, I'm not.
Ooh,
I've never been touched in my life.
damn. Javante Davis
Are
whooped
you
him.
retarded? There's no such thing as Israel. There's no such thing as Palestine. If God chose the
It's not like a-
weirdos, oh, anti-nigger, these niggers. Oh, I hate them.
Here.
Go, niggers. Oh, I hate them.
Ooh.
Go, anti-nigger. Go,
He says anti, you
Are
know
you
what I'm
black?
saying?
go. Are you black?
No.
Did you see that? You see that? So that's he just showed who he is. You know. That's crazy. You know, and it is what it is. It's not like he's just somebody important anyway. Like, you know, he's just a boxer who gets his head beat in, you know, for a living. Respect to the, you know, but I'm entertained by it. You know, respect to the whole boxing game, you know, because, you know, I am entertained, you know, by it. But, you know, he gonna go that route. We gonna slug him too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna slug him too over here. So, you know. Yeah, you know, definitely ain't letting that shit slide with him. You know, definitely gonna have to bring that to the forefront. You know, let us see, because it's a good lesson for those that don't see or don't understand how this shit work. You know, you gotta being a black American especially, you gotta understand
Where shit is at?
race. I'm gonna just say that, you know. Everybody else, y'all know what it is because y'all probably in on the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what the fuck that is, you know. Basically,
He couldn't hold it in no more.
he couldn't hold it in no more. All this bitch got him losing money.
I'm not gonna say
It's understandable because you shouldn't.
And let's be honest.
Honest. With a lot of the immigrant race, well, not the immigrant race, but the immigrants that come over here. In a lot of cases, they're here to be against our black Americans' best interest. You know, so Garcia, he's an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, their blood boils because white people pump them up, but they know that we're the ones that's, you know, really, you know, the ones who done made this shit happen over here. And we stand on that. They running from what they, you know what I'm saying, they countries like on some other shit. And so we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? And white people can use them basically as, how can I put it? White people can pump them up and they'll come amongst us and say, hey, there is no racism. Hey, what happened to you? Leave it in the past. Hey, you're always complaining. You're always crying. Hey, let me see, Panic, what up, what up? You know, they can really put them there to say shit like that. And they'll do it because, you know, if they're that desperate coming from, you know, places where the, you know, water ain't running, you know, you see them, you know, people bringing rice to them and stuff, donating rice to them. So, you know, hey, I mean that's their situation versus them coming to America where we fought for shit to be a certain way. You have these white people over here pumping them up, telling them some, you know, hey, like as long as you don't fuck with them and be on that bush, you know, on that, we'll be behind you. And them being so desperate, you know, what you think they gonna cross you? You know what I'm saying? They cross us, and that's why you hear them talking about some, oh, what racism, what oppression. Stop crying. Stop complaining. Stop being a victim. You're gonna hear that from them. You know what I'm saying? And which, but I mean, but it's the mask is off, and they're being exposed now. You know, stuff like this, it goes deep. See, it goes deep. For the simple fact, and it goes. See, that stems from, like, say, like Garcia. He's a grinder. He's an immigrant. You know, but you see, how he even tries to go the white people route about being racist and stuff like that. Like, you know, Sean Stafford, what up? Oh yeah, reparations now, cut the check, man. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely, you know, what's going on right now. You know, reparations now, cut the check. You know, and see that, and that's another subject on its own too, because like at this point, don't bring these immigrants over here and then tell a black person to get a job alongside a damn immigrant who just got here to America. No, 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 no. We need to have just as much as the white person here in America. And no, you know, and see, that's the thing about it. It's hard to fathom how wrong America has been to black Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to fathom that. To sit here and then tell us, hey, go get a job when you guys aren't. You never have. You only do so just to not use your inheritance money, you know? So, I mean, I don't want to hear it. You can tell those who don't know it. Yeah, you could get away with it for those 15 minutes, but don't tell me that, buddy. For anyone who wants to dispute this, you know, just saying, it's 2024. You can't dispute it. That's the thing about it. Time has shown that, you know, at this point in the game, time has proven itself. Because it's 2024 and we see, the world see how the shit still is going on. How the bullshit is still going on. So, just saying. You can't come to me with that. Especially me. You know, so yeah, I stand on this. 2024 is a disappointing mess. I mean, well, with Biden in office and what he's doing, yeah. As far as that goes, yeah, yeah. You know, what other countries has ever let the borders open to target really one race, which is my race, the Black Americans? Because guess what? All those immigrants who they flooded into America, guess where they sent them? and send them to where the where the wealth was, and have them sheltering off in those areas. No way. They took over schools, parks, churches, whatever buildings are possible, whatever buildings were available in the black areas, especially in Chicago. You have them even having to residents having to go to city hall meetings to get some fucking recognition of what's going on here, because that's why I say this is what reparations is about. Because it's like, man, at this point, if you're gonna bring all these people over here, look, all this work. Okay, well, give us our reparations. Let these people work. All this, nah, don't pull the con game on me no more. On us no more. Because now we see what's happening. You told us we've been told all these years, all these immigrants work hard. Oh my gosh, look at these immigrants. They've been here all these years. And look, oh my gosh. And now we see these sons of bitches come to the damn border and get the help. So we've been like Malcolm X said years ago, he said, we've been bamboozled. You know, people talk about, oh, Asians are so smart. Asians, I haven't seen them do shit that was so smart. I'm just saying, it's a myth. It's all a myth to really shit on the black American, because when you really think about it, it's really that deep. And really, everybody's in on the game. Everybody's in on the tricks, of bamboozling, keeping us bamboozled. That's why everybody else is always against our reparations, because everyone benefits from us being on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you mention something that they know, that's the answer to the problems. Making all kind of excuses and just the craziest shit in the world. No, if you go, at this point, all these immigrants are here, and you're constantly bringing them. You can't lie to us no more and tell us they're working hard. Because we sat there and watched you give them loaded cards of thousands of dollars, free health care, and just all the basic needs to survive in this country. Just from illegally crossing the border to help go against the Negroes that built the country. That's what this is really about. It gets deeper. It gets deeper. Let's be honest here. For those that, if you know, you know. If you don't, then damn. And let's just say everybody's complicit. Everyone is complicit. You have desperate people in these third world countries, and the word is out. Hey, those Negroes that you see, those black people that you see rapping and looking like this and that, whatever. America doesn't like those people. And if you go over there, if you just make it over there, you know how you're struggling here, over there. Dude, the white people hate the black people so much that they're gonna help you, and you won't be struggling. You'll be in America. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be above those people. You're gonna be above those people. What? Really? America? Citizenship. Now you have everybody at the border. You know what I'm saying? Now you have everybody at the border, and they feel they have a useful purpose, because you're talking to a guy who gets the butt end of dealing with these immigrants. Yeah. I see how you can tell. They know who's, how can I put it? They know who's being ignored in America, and who's the black sheep, if you want to say, because word is out in all these foreign countries. Hey, you know how you're living over here? You can live better over there in America. And guess what? You know how you're the bottom here? When you get to America, you won't be the bottom. You'll be able to look down on those black people. Because those black people have a hard time. Those black Americans have a hard time over there. And they really, they do stuff, but America doesn't help them. America will help you. It'll give you have a foreign person come to over here and have all these fucking stores and shit. Gas stations. They even even own meat markets. Black people are the ones that go to the meat markets. Let me see, agree. They are getting helped out with everything. Yeah. With our citizens. White people don't need help. Shit. Let's be honest. It's not it's not our citizens thing. It's black Americans. It's too, and right now this is early. So you'll still run into a lot of black Americans who's not going to tell the truth and too ashamed to say, we ain't talking about all citizens. We talking about the people who we know for sure are being shoved out and have been shoved out for years. I'm going to tell you because, I'm on this, but it's going to take a little minute for more black Americans to, be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been shamed into talking about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it. So it's gonna take a minute before somebody tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the motherfucking truth because I see it firsthand, and I can't do nothing but articulate what I see and what I live. So yeah. So the immigrants know it's no puzzle why they're at the borders and why everyone from around the world is coming here. Because they say, hey, America will help everyone except those black people there. So come on. But you see black people sitting there, with, acting and looking like it's all good. So they say, hey, well, if we could live better than what they're showing, then that's even better. And nobody's targeting, so those are the targets, and this is what it is. So everybody's full complicit when they come here to America. But everybody wants to say, oh, I didn't own slaves. Oh, I didn't. Why should I have to pay? Because you know who you're stomping on. When you come here, you know exactly who backs you're stomping on. It's not, it's no secret at this point, but at people, of course, the evil will turn a blind eye and not tell the truth, at least. Nobody's asking you to shame yourself, for trying to do better, but don't come over here and speaking against anything we're doing. If nothing else, okay, yeah, you see what they did. Yeah, you took the devil's cake, because that's what you're doing. You took the devil's cake. You know who back you stomped on to get what you got. Accept that and enjoy that. Don't speak against us in the history of us, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all a nigga like me be on with it. That's all I be on with it, though. And so, like I say, so it goes back into the Ryan Garcias, and which route he chose to take at the end of the day with that racist shit. Victim mentality. Well, perpetuating victim mentality, that's almost like a person being raped and then they telling people, yo, I'm being raped. And then the rapist say, oh, you're being a victim. Oh, you're perpetuating victim mentality. Did you do something wrong, or are you doing something wrong or not? You know what I'm saying? And you did, and there's proof and evidence of it. But you're telling me that I'm acting. But though you raped me, you raped us. Then you say, hey, you're being a victim. Didn't you do something though? You're the suspect. Why did you do it? Why won't you fix what you did instead of sitting here just telling me, oh, I raped you. But now you're being a victim. Well, you did something to me. So yeah, I was a victim of the brutality, the torture, and being stolen from, and not being compensated for what was taken. While you're sitting there living high in the clouds, telling everybody else to go get a job. You see what I'm saying? That's what, and so you just don't want to be held accountable for what you did. That's typical criminal. What criminal wants to be held accountable for what they did? Every criminal wants to get away with what they did. They don't want to get caught and be held accountable. I understand that. So admit what you are, a criminal, a crook that doesn't want to be held accountable for what was done, or don't want to make what was right or make right for what was done, the harm that you did do. Somebody else tried to come at me with some stupid stuff like that the other day ago and say, "Oh, so, if someone else committed a crime, then you'd want their family to go to jail." No, but if someone committed a robbery, took all my fucking money, and now their family is sitting well off, but the robber died, dude, y'all family need to come up off that damn money that this dude took and robbed me for. And the courts are going to do that. Yeah, even though he's dead, yeah, whatever. He's convicted and all that. Yeah, the courts are going to give me that money back. So, you stop being a victim, stop doing victim shit. You know what I'm saying? To make people a victim. How about that? But you did it already, and there's a debt owed now. So, don't make excuses for something that you know was wrong. But that just goes to show the type of person that you are, to try to justify what you did or what your people did. Ain't no way in the world, if there's history that my people did something and these people are trying to fight for their justice, that I would sit there and have, you know, something to say about that. If they're not coming to me directly and they're going through the systems that they need to go through to try to make that happen, I'm not going to be sitting there saying, "Hey, they don't deserve nothing. Hey, they don't deserve nothing." But look, that's what these white people do. That's what these immigrants even do. They've trained the immigrants to come here and tell us what we don't do. And they just got here. They don't even know the next street that they turning. Blacks who had slaves. Let me see. Guns, bruh. You bumping your gums? Why am I bumping my... What is it that I'm bumping my gums about? Telling about what happened and what's old? The debt that's owed? That's how I'm bumping my gums? Yeah, that's how I'm bumping my gums. Dude, we all know who benefited from slavery. You. We know who got all those house loans, all that housing, all that land. Dude, this is in history. I have a computer right behind me. Do I need to Google it and show you word for word what happened after slavery? What about Jim Crow? You got, oh my God, dude, it's just too much. And you know the history. I'm not about to say this because you know what happened. Y'all didn't leave us alone. It's not, and that's the thing about it. It's one thing that's slavery. Okay, even we tried a bunch of times to just say, okay, all right. They did that. Okay, we tried a bunch of times to be on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but y'all didn't give up. It was what the problem is. We now don't get what you see right now. We tried a bunch of times to just say, you know what, fuck that shit. Okay, we gon' do what we do, but y'all didn't stop. Y'all kept going harder. Shit, tearing down shit, accusing us of shit, arresting. Y'all just kept it going. Y'all just wouldn't let the foot off off the gas pedal. Y'all, and you know it. And now at this point in the game, and what y'all have done, you sit here and basically recruited a bunch of third world immigrants, even people our color that are immigrants. You guys have literally recruited immigrants from all over the world to come here And now they're saying the same shit as you guys, but they want you to feel sorry enough for them to come here. And it was our civil rights fight that got them here. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you trained everyone that, hey, if you come to America, you won't be treated like those Negroes. If nothing else, that's what you've trained everyone to be on. You know, and so at this point, we see what's needed. Reparations for us. Like I say, give us our reparations. Bring as many immigrants as over that you want to work. Let them do that. You know what I'm saying? All that get it. No, don't tell me to get one. No, give me this. Give me what's old. And bring all the immigrants you want over there, because we see what you're doing. You're trying to keep us there, and then the immigrant who just got here, I'm sitting here working beside him. Fuck, you better kiss my black ass, bitch. This is what it is, and guess what, buddy? The momentum ain't stopping. You just seeing the beginning. Don't get mad now, cause you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than me. I ain't got, whatever else you see, I ain't got nothing. I ain't touch it, but I'm right in front of you with it right now, buddy. And it's good. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the momentum is not stopping, buddy. For anyone got a problem with it. No time soon. Until the check is cut. Funded the Ukraine and keep funding. Me or my people to sit here and show, I'm not even focused on it. That Pakistan and all that stuff with Israel, and don't expect none of my people to be focused on it. Yeah, get your bitch ass. The message was retracted. God damn it. For a reason. But like I said, nobody's shitting on it, but dude, we got some shit over here in this country that we need to get straight first. And that's what America has done. And these old crooked ass people that's in office right now. Kamala Harris is full of shit. Biden, yeah, he's definitely full of shit. Because all they're doing is helping immigrants. That's all they're doing. They've opened the borders. And so it sucks. That sucks right there, But you tell us, you try to make us vote for you though. That's not what's happening. That's just not what's happening, man. So I mean, it's a lot of bullshit going on, man. And we're the targets. Black Americans were the targets. Every politician has anybody that makes sure they support area. Well, hey. But like I say, which brings me back to my point. Black Americans, we got our own issues, and damn it, America is trying to reach out to every other country and say, oh, like I said, oh, poor of them, oh, poor of them. But you haven't cleaned up your mess. You haven't cleaned up the shit that you got going on here with those black Americans. Everyone knows it all over the world. But you just constantly make excuses. The excuses are running out because we see what's happening in real time. We see what's happening. You're trying to push the black Americans in the corner. And even the immigrants are saying that we know that you guys, that America is neglecting you guys and helping us immigrants. And we're just here to take, is what they said. That's exactly why. I'm speaking on this, man. Because it's just nobody's speaking up for us. You know, nobody's speaking up for us. You know, you have all these Israel shit and all this stuff, like I say, that everyone's boo-hooing. They're trying to get us to boo-hoo about. And it's like, no, we're hurting over here. And nobody's helping us. And everybody acts like they don't see us when they get here. Those same Pakistanis, Palestinians, whatever. They come to America, they're not, guess who they're going to be acting just as white as in, or want to be more of, you know, they're not going to, they're not like us. Like Kendrick Lamar say, point blank period. Couldn't put it no better. You know, so they're more with the oppressor side. How can we vouch for that over here? And we know what we going through. You know what I'm saying? How can we vouch for people that we know once they get here going to be on the oppressor side? But you want me to feel bad for them in their third world countries while they're going through their bullshit and they can't get that they can't get right. You know what I'm saying? No respect. No respect. No shade. Not shitting on you, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't no hoe ass people like that. Unlike y'all. Wishing somebody bad shit and no justice for shit. Y'all be going through y'all stuff over there in y'all fucking countries. But then y'all know what's going on with us over here. Y'all will get over here. We get over there. We're like, man, we hear what's going on. We ain't, you know, we ain't trying, but we understand what's going on. And it's like, man, that's fucked up. Y'all get over here. It's like, hey, oh, hey, you guys are bad people. You guys are bad people. You know, yeah, yeah. It's not the same. It's not the same respect. You know, like I say, whatever issues are going on in any other third world country, people feel like, oh, that's a bad. They're being treated. You know, when it comes to Black Americans in America, they get over here to America and get to act like trying to be on the white people, be with the white people, basically. Bull. World Emperor. So shouldn't be helping other countries. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, that's yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. And so I'm not fooled or conned by the thing of bringing all these people over here through the border type shit for helping them like that. It's, like hold on, no. If nothing else, get these Black Americans straight first before you sit here to bring these immigrants over here to try to step on the Black Americans who are the foundation of this country. You know what I'm saying? No, it's gotta be more respect than that. I refuse, if I can help it, to be treated as someone who's been here all this time but have to work beside someone who just got here who doesn't know English. No, no. I'll be damned. And that's the situation we're in right now, and that's not right. And everybody knows it. We no. And cause then, and it was so fucked up. It's just disgusting to even think about it. The person with no English get elevated. I'm done with that part. That's why we pushing this forever. Fuck that. Cause we see it. We see it. It's been war and it's gonna be war. It's gonna continue to be war. About this. It ain't dying down no time soon, man. Cause America still ain't stopped doing shicey shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just now we see it in real time. It's right in our face. It's like, especially with Biden hoe ass getting in office and everybody acting like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just Biden. No, Biden is white too. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to say about that, because I ain't got no problem with white people, but he is white too. And so there's a large amount. Bringing immigrants aren't hurtful to white people. They're only hurtful to Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the communities they get thrown in. But then they're even still able to get business loans and all that to start businesses in the Black American areas that Black Americans couldn't get. So it's just like the shit is just thrown directly in our face. Reparations now, cut the check. Fuck that. Let me see. No one makes someone vote for them. They campaign, then make your choice to vote for someone or not. Yeah. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not voting at all because no one's speaking with sense. Everyone, only one that makes more sense to me is Trump, and that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. But so this is the state America's in, and that all the evil minds have allowed America to be in, not doing right by the people who needs to be looked out for the most in America. They haven't just got that cracking and just went on by that way we can all go on about our business. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to play devil, and like I say, and now you have other groups coming over here want to play devil along with people who's doing shit in a fucking bad manner towards a certain group specifically. This is just where we at. You know, this is where we at this point. But so it goes deep. Where did Garcia get it from? Of course, we see where. Look at his choice of words. You know where he got that from. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole immigrant. Some bitch ain't. You know what I'm saying? But then they want you to feel sorry for them to allow them to come to America. But then when they get here, look what they do. Act like do shit that the oppressor does towards those certain people. And him as a boxer, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if he had black fans didn't matter or don't matter to him. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to him, obviously, because shit. He said it. He said, the N words, I hate him, You black? So nowadays, if you're, that was exposed to kind of some years ago also because for the simple fact with like Hulk Hogan and all them, when you're a kid, you don't see color like that until it's just blatantly exposed to you, which it end up, especially when you're black. Well, when you're Black American, you get exposed to it. But I was a wrestling fan. You know, the more you grow up and learn about life, you understand that damn, even though you haven't done nothing wrong to these certain people, they feel how they feel anyway. I was a big Hulk Hogan fan. Come to find out, shit, he was, a lot of the matches that you seen him in, he was talking about how he had to wrestle with the N word and touch them and all this and that. And it's just like, damn. So, and you used to watch these people, as entertainers and all that growing up. You have to face the harsh reality that they saw black. People, we ain't gonna say color because there ain't no other color that people see other than black. We gotta, all that people of color, black. That's the only color people see. Even the immigrants that you're calling people of color, ain't no color with them. Black. That's the only color that they see with people of color that they're worried about, concerned about, threatened by, or whatever. Feel like, oh my God, let me get on it. They see the black person. Oh my God, it's time to. Okay, I know what I'm here for. I'm here to help the white people. Feel more comfortable and fight against the black people, the black Americans. Oh my God, get on duty. Bullshit ass. That doesn't work and hasn't worked. Yes. Yeah, I said it. God damn it. I'm the truth channel. God damn it. God damn game chopping truth. How about that? And that I saw that shit with that Hawk Tua girl or whatever. No shade. But I swear, no shade. I don't see what's so special about it. That has to be some of the reaching ass fucking shit. You could have just grabbed a random person off the street and just pumped them up. Because what she did, that Hawk Tua thing, that was kind of. I mean, that moment was that moment. What more are you gonna get out of that? But respectfully, because hey, anybody that's trying to, which I don't know. Sometimes there's people trying to do it, then there's people that's not trying to do it who just get thrown off in the shit, and that's what I kind of feel like with her. But that's the thing about it when I feel like with white people. They will get somebody that they want to get behind and make a star, they will, by overhyping them. Like Eminem. This is an Eminem phase with her. They just it's felt like pushing the shit and acting like she's the person that's something special, like that Catch Me Outside girl, all that type of stuff. Have them dropping rap tapes and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. I could go on and on, but like for example, I say real quick, you see videos all the time. Would it seem like it's in a lot of cases too, a lot of these rap people, they'll see a white person that speaks some mediocre shit when they're out and about. Or whatever. And then when the white dude just spits something just kind of basic, mediocre as hell, but he rhyming, all the black dude gets, oh yeah, oh man, give me a call, man. Meet me at the studio, man, and or if nothing else, it seemed like they'll put him in touch with somebody who's going to overhype them too and just blow them up, just for the simple fact that they want. A lot of times when a black person come to him rapping, you see a lot of times they get to walking off. What up, Bob? Yeah, folks. Yeah, when a black person get to rapping to him, they get to walking off, and the black person be kind of spitting, trying to spit some lyrics, trying to be unique about it and all that, and the rapper still walk off on him. But you see him with a white person that just spit some mediocre shit. If nothing else, it look like they'll try to put him in touch with somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's the stuff that I feel like I've seen some of those videos where the dudes be trying to rap and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that for a deal. But really just speaking a little bit of shit. I'm not voting though, but I would prefer Trump over Biden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Biden. Even though it's crazy, that has been Biden in office has been a shit show in my opinion. That has been a whole shit show this whole 4 years, and with Kamala and all that, that has been a whole shit show. This dude sat there and opened the whole borders. What other country has ever done some shit like that? Number which, listen, Biden. The whole idea of bringing all these immigrants over here into America is just basically to combat black Americans. These are the groups that especially white Americans are trying to throw in front of black Americans as a buffer, as, somebody to say, hey, racism doesn't exist. Hey, they'll help, they'll try to help fight against the black Americans before the black Americans could get to the white person first. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. It's a shield, which it doesn't work because, these people aren't from America. They don't know what the next corner they're fucking going down. You know what I'm saying? And so, our blood is on this shit. These people are just here for fucking freeloading opportunity in most cases. And not yeah, and respectfully as a black American, I keep it funky. If you gonna just get your cheese and not stick your nose in black Americans' business with the white people who we got business with, not even just with white people, just really just with the U.S. government as far as reparations go. If you're not gonna stick your nose into that, go on and ball out. Do what you gonna do, man. If you know what I'm saying, do what you gonna do. Let's say they try to make it seem like black Americans is like on some hate shit. It's not that. It's just when you people get to come into our reparations meetings, or just even having something to say negative about our history and what we pushing about. Then it's like, man, come on, man. No respect, folks. No respect, man. But come over if you balling out, do what you do and stay over there and do what you do. We'll come chill with you and party with you. You know what I'm saying? And but but just don't get in a shit and speak against our best interests because because of what our history is here in America. You know, so I'm that type of dude with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of dude with it, man. You know, but but yeah, old Garcia, man, that was some hoe shit. That was some hoe shit. Out of all things, you're a boxer, you're an entertainer. Why would you do that? Why you gotta come at us like that? Damn, everybody tripping. What's wrong with everybody, man? Yeah, I know some. I mean, I don't know actually. What. I mean, we are the one, who fight against the people trying to push against us, right? So we know what it's like to be down and have, everybody against you and shit like that. But people tend, for some reason, tend to shit on us, you know what I'm saying? Even though we do what we do, you know? Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm not voting, but I prefer Trump over Biden. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I definitely, yeah, But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. It's a different ball game out here. When you see what it's really like, and like I always say, I always keep it real. But he's racist, right? I ain't said I when did. That's one thing you can't say. I didn't sit here and I didn't say he was. I didn't say. I just sat here and told you I'd prefer him over Biden. I mean, no, I ain't, saying that at all. I mean, and guess what? even if he is, I'd prefer him over Biden because I'm in Texas. I know plenty of people that's racist. Most white people out here are racist. You know what I'm saying? But there are some that's going, you know what I'm saying, that'll fight a racist too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's in human nature, So it's it just depends on what's going on. In Trump, good morning. I was passing by. What are you talking about? Shit, we talking about Trump right now. What's going on? Appreciate you passing by. And Trump, one thing about it, at this point, especially, Trump is for America. He's for America. Biden is not. I don't know what the fuck Biden was doing. And Kamala, she's sitting in there right there. We know that's not a good idea to have her in part. In the fuck, she was right there, and they making those decisions to open the fucking border. And so I'm pretty sure Trump is not on that. I mean, we already know what Trump about. Keeping America tight niche and fucking making sure American people are, are the best that he can make it, at least. I'll just put it that way. He's not, it's the best that he can make it. It seems like. I put like this. I would expect that more from him than what Biden got going on. Biden turned his back on America and looked everywhere else and just brought them over here. It don't make sense to me. So, uh, you know, Biden hasn't done anything to Black Americans. I mean, not Biden. I'm sorry. Trump hasn't done anything to Black Americans. You know, what you know. So out of all the presidents we had anyway, I mean, you know what I'm saying, he hasn't done anything any more than any other one. Besides Biden, on the other hand, that motherfucker there, nah, he literally told you wasn't black if you didn't vote for him, then turned around and opened the border and did nothing but help immigrants. That's unforgivable. Let me see. Trump is not the ruler now. Who is the best ruler in your opinion? I mean, my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know. Right now, the presidential candidates are looking crappy to me. And the two that's at the top, you know, are Biden's camp and Trump camp. I mean, I think everybody else is. If there's whoever else is running, they aren't. You know, they're full of shit. It seemed like or something. You know. So, you know, I'm not looking their direction. And don't look like nobody else is either. So, you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, before this shit's said and done, I'm gonna have to take a look. But other than that, at this point right now, I'd prefer, oh, you know, Trumpulation. Yeah, over, you know, what I'm seeing, because everybody else, well, you know, especially Democrats, guess what they're gonna do? Open the borders even more. What kind of sense does that make? But anyway, but then, oh my gosh, and ignore the Black Americans. Mm-mm-mm. So it's a fucked up game either way, but I'd rather go the Trump way. I'd rather see that than what's out here right now. To say that nobody's talking with sense right now. Trump is the only one that's made any kind of sense right now. Like I said, and that says a lot. So this is what America is spitting out at us as Black Americans. You know, it's like, okay, well, boom, but I'm not voting. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, no, they won't see me there unless somebody's talking about reparations for Black Americans. Now, the person that's talking about reparations for Black Americans, well, then that's another story. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely put my vote in for that, and I will, you know, be pushing for the vote for reparations for Black Americans if there was a presidential candidate that was talking about that. If that was on their agenda, that's who I would vote for. You know, reparations now is in the form of cash payments to Black Americans. I would vote for them. Yeah, that's who would get my vote. But you know, other than that, I feel like Trump has the best interests of Americans than any other person that's out there trying to run right now. But for someone that whose agenda was to say, hey, my agenda also, or one of my main agendas is reparations for Black Americans, descendants of slavery here in America, that's who would get my vote. That's who would get my vote. But other than that, I'm not going out to vote as a Black American because no one is really has that kind of agenda, but the closest one has been Trump. That's what's so crazy about it. But then you have people coming with nonsense telling you what you've seen, like that someone like Biden is, or his camp for that matter. Because he may not get back in there. It may be Kamala, which is gonna be like the same shit. And everybody else. What kind of sense does that make? But anyway, because that's the. I mean, it just it's a system in place to keep the Black Americans in this corner over here and bring everybody to America, bring everybody else over to America, and try to keep a blind eye to what's going on with those Black Americans, while everybody else is living the American dream, being over here assisted in normal living. You got this group over here who's what they call get it out the mud, really having to get it from, you know what I'm saying, and then being demonized for having to do whatever it had to take to have to be able to survive. And that's what's so crazy. That's why I'm definitely, standing on this, man. I mean, at this point, no, we see Biden, in my opinion, he really fucking opened it up. Cause he told you, he said, "You not black if you don't vote for him." He said that and said that, and then I could play that right now. I'm about to play it. And he sat there and said it, man. And then he turned around and opened the borders. Well, what that got to do with black people? I mean, hold on, make it make sense. Wait a minute. Whoa, you just told me I wasn't black if I didn't vote for you. You got in office and you opened the border to a bunch of immigrants. What the but you should have been on here saying you're not an immigrant if you don't vote for me. That's what he should have been on here saying. I mean, but he said that he told you wasn't black if you didn't vote for him, and then he opened the border to immigrants. Like, what they got to do with black people? Where did the pieces fit in that puzzle? They don't. I mean, and we've seen it. And what's so fucked up for me, I watch other people like on YouTube and stuff, and they said it would happen. They said it would happen, and I called it at a moment of where who was this? Motherfucking when Trump was getting out of office. Yeah. When it was the election for Trump, but the first one, they were just like, man, if Biden get in office, all he's going to do is help immigrants. It was said already by people. It was said already, and it's like, huh. But there's supposed to be Democrats that make black people supposedly vote for them because they're supposed to supposedly be for the black people or what they would call the poor, whatever. But it ended up being, well, they limped the term minority, which brought it was supposed to have been black Americans and and immigrants. They sat there and lumped us in with immigrants and called it a term called minority. And so that's kind of how it happened. I mean, they coined that term minority. Now the Democrats are supposed to be for minorities. But, well, what are you doing for the minorities? Well, the agenda for the minorities ended up being just strictly allowing the immense citizenship as far as citizenship and providing all this assistance and stuff like that. Well, what about those black Americans? Nothing. We weren't never. They didn't. We're a different group. We're a different group. You can't give us citizenship. We're already here. We don't. We've been here. We don't. But you've lumped us in. You sat there and lumped us in with a group who just got here. And then so now you're doing something for, so now you say minorities. So now when you do something for this other group who are immigrants, they're lumped in with the black people, black Americans, as a term called minorities. So now you could just say, hey, we're doing something for minorities. So it sounds like black Americans are being lumped or getting help too, but what are they getting? What we're a different group. We're the group that you wronged, that America wronged, and our debt is more than this. You can't grant us citizenship. That's not, see, to them, to the immigrants being granted citizenship to America. Oh, that's gold. That's good. And we made it gold. Black Americans, we made it gold for them to be able to come here like that. We made it, but our just due has never been met. It's no, we're the debt that's owed to us hasn't been, given to us. But these other people, that's so they're coming here, and now, so it's so they're so desperate. White people say, "Hey, look at those people over there. They're being in trouble, aren't they? Isn't America great? Yes, America is great. Yes, America is great. Yeah, you guys, they've been here all the time, and all that. But we're really oppressed people over here. That's really fighting for what, just like they should have been fighting in their countries to make shit better for them, but they couldn't. They didn't. But they found a crooked country that would say, "Hey, we see you over there suffering. Wink, wink. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Come over here, and yeah, come over here. We'll make your life better. We'll make your life better. Come over here, and hey, the only thing about it, you see those people over there? Hey, they're gonna cause us trouble. They've been here. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't have any money. I don't know why they don't have any money. I don't know why they're saying they can't get jobs. I don't know why they're saying this and that and this and that. Knowing why we're saying this and that and this and that, but that's the game plan. A lot of times too is, hey, yeah, they're the only problem over here. Oh my gosh, I got citizenship over here. I get rid of that and fight against it. I fight for making life and citizenship here. Oh my gosh, they're trouble. And there we go. There we go. So now you got a whole nother witch Bidens and a whole nother group of people who don't, fucking just bummed out, desperate, bum fuck this land wherever, as long as they're not in their own countries. And this is what they're told they have to do, so they understand that at least. And, so yeah, there's nonsense of immigrants. Oh, I got these white people that give me a store and bullshit like this. Yeah, buddy. I have to spit it raw. Yeah, to whoever, I'm just telling it real, man. So this is what we have. This is what's going on. And which leads to people like Ryan Garcia's talking that shit. You see what I'm saying? And it used to be a thing like, you're a minority too. Why would you be like that? But see, the trick bag was we should have never been lumped into that minority thing because we're not. They are the ones that's here needing assistance and, just fucking got here with green cards and all that stuff. We're not. That's not us. We've been here. We're actually owed this. Like I say, right now, Trump would get my vote. You know what I'm saying? Well, not my vote, but I'd prefer to see him over what's going on right now. On the other hand, give me a presidential candidate that's talking about reparations for Black Americans in America in the form of cash payments. Yeah, that person would get my vote. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm just gonna let this shit just go the way it goes. And whoever wins, wins. I just hope it ain't Biden. And at this point in the game, I can't think of a real deal American that would vote for Biden. Me, myself, with the shit that he's done. Or his camp, his side. But that's where I'm at with it. As a Black American, I'm not. Let's say if nobody's on there talking about reparations, I'm not. I'm not even messing with it. You know. And and that's how I'm feeling at this point. Nobody's talking about it, so I'm gonna, let the chips, like they say, I'm gonna let the chips fall where they may. And I definitely cross my fingers Biden doesn't, get a hold of this shit. Well, his camp, which, I mean, at this point, it wouldn't make sense for him to. Because I think if you're a real deal American, if you're Black American, fuck that. If you Black American, because he didn't say you're not American if you don't vote for me. He said if you're not Black if you don't vote for me. I didn't vote for him though. But for those who did, sheesh, you don't see what happened. Like I say, how many times I gotta say it because it's so cold. He sat there and told you you wasn't Black if you didn't vote for him. Then as soon as he won, he turned around and helped everyone out the country. What what good does that do for Black people? Is all I'm trying to say. Like, why would it matter for Black people to vote for you to do some stuff like that? Why go to those people who you helped and tell them they're not who they are if they don't vote for you? Because sheesh, what the fuck? What? That nothing he did benefited Black people in any way that I see. As far as, I mean, good grief. But, I mean, we're at the end of the road on that one. I think we all understand that and see that he fucked us, basically. I think at this point, I think the world we all see, that, Biden fucked us. It's Black Americans, he fucked us. Kamala Harris, she fucked us. And that's what it is. But moving forward, I prefer Trump over them, that whole camp. Now, unless someone, like I say, only way someone's getting my vote is if they're talking about reparations for Black Americans. Yeah. But like I say, man, that it all taps back in, man, because what I'm trying to say is now, as much work as we done put in out here in America, you have immigrants now who just trying to use the N-word and shit when they feel like they want to disrespect us and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, folks. Like, you really just copped out and said you's a hoe. And I see him in another video. He got some Black people with him. And of course, he got some money. See, that's why we need reparations. That's exactly why we need reparations. Because, of course, he got a little bit of money. He could get around them. And they're going to vouch for him because he has the goodies. Whatever, he can provide whatever they want. So they'll gonna desperate people will go against. There's no loyalty there. There's no loyalty. So they have no loyalty to their race because he's being cool with them. He's providing them with what clout. Um, if we had this, he wouldn't need none of that. But he could provide that with his little bit of status. They're unknown. They can be known a little bit for 15 minutes of fame, whatever. But you know, they're gonna coon for him, and they did. The ones that was with him. Oh, I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with him saying nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with him saying nigga. All that type of shit. And the thing is, I could vouch for something like that more if I didn't hear him going on that racist rant with the ER talking about how he hate niggas. Which nigga, which black people do you hate? Your homeboys who you with? I mean, because now you're sitting up here in a video with black people acting like, I'm not like that for real. Oh, I got black homeboys and black people I hang out with. Dog, this shit is so fake. I mean, come on, dude. Like this is what's really going on, man. You done said what you said. That's the thing about it. I'm on here right now. I'm not gonna just I'm gonna be like, oh, I hate somebody. I'm gonna hate. No, I'm gonna talk about what you did, and then I'm gonna say, hey, this is how a lot of motherfuckers, which with other races of people, they have a real high track record of being racist in their own countries against people who are darker than them. So it's like, we can't help that the chips fall where they do with you people on racism who happen to be non-black and why things are looked at the way they are. So we don't sit here and just be like, oh, going on a rant and rage about other races like that, uncontrollable rage and shit like that. I mean, like I said, I don't know what was done to him in that moment, but I, you know, we don't do that. That's all I'm saying. We don't do that, whatever it is towards that specific individual. That's how that really goes down. It's not like, oh, it's that whole race of group, because no, not necessarily for the most part. For the simple fact, we're at the disadvantage because you people have the history of being racist. That's the difference, and you guys want to try to ignore that as act like it's on an equal playing field when it's not. We're not on an equal playing field with that because y'all, it's a history of it. It's when there's a history of something, it's expected, even if it's not there. Which it's rarely that it's not there, and it's too common that it's still there. Is what is the problem. But you want to be told that, hey, don't focus on it because it's not there, when you're the only one who's receiving it, really, for the most part. So it's like, no, I was told to not receive it, but damn it, or not to. I was told to not look at it like that, but no, I know what the fuck I'm seeing, So you can't tell me that it's not there when motherfucker is right in my face. Yeah, dig. So yeah, man. Yeah. So like I said, Garcia, he's full of shit. On and on and on about that. Um, but the fourth just kicked off. People still got the fireworks going, type stuff. Um, I saw some shit with YSL Woody, and I saw him in the courtroom start to do a short on it. But he was kind of tripping, just kind of trolling with the judge or the lawyer, or whatever type shit. But I thought I saw something about him saying that he had got killed. Because I think he was like one of the people that snitched in that YSL case. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking I could have swore that I've been seeing stuff about him saying that he done got killed and stuff. I guess due to the snitching, probably. But that's crazy if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? I will say, you know, and how shit can happen quick. And it's really quite a few things that's been going on. There's quite a few things that's been going on, man. You know. I see low key that Sean Diddy Combs shit, people kind of fell back off of it. I just saw something for it. But they say, I see something on here talking about Ryan Garcia apologizes for racist comments after WBC expulsion. Says he's going to rehab. Hmm. But like I said in that first video that I did after I found out about that, about those so-called those steroids or whatever. Just like I just said, it just seemed like he was crashing out. It just seemed like he just was crashing out just around that whole time of the fight of Devin Haney. You know. In my opinion, if you hate black people like that, if you hate the N-words like that, he took steroids just so he could try to hurt him as much as he could. Hell, in my opinion. But hey, I'm gonna take that L. I'm trying not to get caught. But he got caught. He got exposed. Would it be a good idea to see them fight again? In a way. In a way. But in a way, too, though, it almost makes me feel like just watching the fight, it makes me wonder if Haney would have been able to get him if what happened hadn't happened. You know what I'm saying? If he hadn't basically been on steroids, I almost feel like Garcia probably would have still got him. Maybe not. I mean, but maybe it had that much of an impact. But I just kind of, from what I saw, I might be wrong, but that's what I think. So, but it is what it is, Yeah, like I say, we'll see how shit play out there with that. Let's see. Oh man, no, I had to tap in on that, man, because I've been hearing about it. I've seen the shit with Garcia saying that stuff, but I'm like, I just hadn't heard it. I went and listened. I'm like, oh no, that's wrong. And the way he said it, it was, it's like he had it. It was just enraged, and it's the racist way of saying it. He could have specified whatever his problem was instead of just, I don't know. But hey, if that's how, like they say, when people, show you who they are, believe them, and the way he spoke on that, I believe him. Oh yeah, no, he said it. Shit, he said it. I believe him. I believe Garcia. If you try to call yourself hanging with him, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, he might be in a rage at one moment. I hate niggas. Boom. Who knows? So that's what that is. There was some other shit that I did want to bust down about, but I might chop it off right there. I don't know, man. I feel like it was something else I wanted to bust down about, but shit. I got one that I had to jump on it. Anyway, this shit goes on. But it's all great. Hey, but I appreciate everybody that slid up on me. You know what I'm saying? Had to bust it down. Had to chop it up. You know, like I do. You know. Um, Tap in, like, comment, subscribe. Got more shorts coming. You know, I will be streaming the gameplay shit. You know, hey, just stay tapped in though. Appreciate everybody that slid up on me, subscribed, all that.